Hey, howdy, friends. It's Steve DePoe here with the Rose Realty team with this week's Real Estate Vlog for North Texas. Hey, before I get started here, hey, what'd you think about last week's vlog with Monty Feltz from the Hassan Group out there in Highland Village? I mean, he's a great guy. Gave us some really good insights into the housing market and what we expect for the rest of the year. Remember, he's talking about the year of fives, and so that was really a pretty good conversation. I enjoyed spending time with him again. This week, however, we're talking about North Texas employment opportunities. So hey, let's dig down into it. We've got a diverse economic base. So what does that mean? Hey, if you all remember back in by 9/11, okay, we were basically this area, this area of North Texas was basically concentrated around travel and transportation. Okay. And then when 9/11 hit, the economy slowed down. We had some significant unemployment, and it just wasn't good. A lot of us were kind of sitting here kind of wondering what the government was going to do, what the new normal, I hate that term, but what the new normal was going to look like, etc. And the area became sort of depressed for maybe a couple of months or a year, right? Well, what's happened since then is the mayors in the area, the people in the 5 or 6 major counties, and then the city mayors inside of those counties, and then also the governors that we had. So that we're talking about Perry and Abbott did a phenomenal job of bringing in companies and jobs and employment from outside the state. Okay, and now we have this diverse economy. We're talking about technology and healthcare, finance, energy, and manufacturing, not to mention travel and transportation. So we've got this diverse economic base that is really pretty strong when you think about it. I've heard you've heard me say this before, that we get something like 100,000, 150,000 people a year move to North Texas. Okay, we're on a housing shortage. So those people out there are thinking, oh, there's going to be a housing crash. We're on a housing shortage every single year. Okay, and so because these people are moving here, and they're moving here, why? Because of our strong economic base, and they want to come here and they want to work. Okay, so we've got jobs for them. We're going to talk about unemployment in a little bit, but we've got jobs for them here, and this is the place they want to be. Not to mention the tax advantages, etc. But it's the economic base has really grown up and grown strong in the last 20 plus years. Corporate headquarters and business growth. North Texas here is home to like 24 of the Fortune 500 world headquarters. Now, these world headquarters move here for 2 reasons, right? They move here for the tax advantages, number one. And number 2, they move here because of the strong economic base and the workforce that is here, okay? And so cities like Dallas and Denton and Plano, are home and Fort Worth are home to a lot of these corporate headquarters and world headquarters. And so they're here because of the workforce, the economic base, the strong economy. Otherwise they'd be someplace else. They're certainly not in Delaware. Okay, they're here in order to because of the strong economic base that we have here in North Texas. We've become a technology and innovation hub. When Rose and I first moved here about 25 years ago, we had this. But in Richardson, there was a strong telecommunication presence. Okay, but now telecommunication in North Texas has just exploded. Okay, number one, and number 2, we've added information technology and information systems and software development. Okay. As strong bases in that area. So it's not just telecommunications anymore. It's it's these kind of like this quadrant here of telecommunications, information technology, information systems, software, and the telecommunications, like I said, and then healthcare and education. So we've got these strong schools that are teaching healthcare, and not teaching healthcare, but teaching medicine and health and those kinds of things, like Baylor and like SMU and et cetera. And so out of that is growing a strong healthcare base. And then major employers are coming in, like the hospitals, like Baylor Scott and White, like Texas Presbyterian, and then sort of on a minor side, Medical City. Okay. And so we've got these strong colleges that are spawning off of them strong healthcare, not only healthcare and education, but healthcare technology and medicine and research and development and those kinds of things around these hospitals and around these schools. That's actually really kind of awesome. And then we've got this competitive job market and strong growth. I did a video a couple of months ago about why would you want to move to Texas? And one of the things that I discovered was North Texas in particular has like a 3.1% unemployment rate. Where if you take a look at, let's say, LA and Chicago and New York City, I mean, they're all in the 4s and 5s. I don't even know what New York is anymore. It's, I remember the movie. I think it was Kurt Russell was in it. Escape from New York, right? I mean, who knows what's going on there anymore? But anyway, but our unemployment rate is like 3.1 or something like that, which is phenomenal. I think they consider that like full employment. Okay, and so we've got people here who are working and want to work, and are contributing to sort of a strong economy and a strong economic base. So so anybody looking to work in North Texas, there's something here for you. Okay, we highlighted the regions. North Texas is a strong economic base. Our industries, healthcare, technology, manufacturing, et cetera, and we're primed for growth. I mean, Denton is like the fastest growing county in all of Texas. Okay, is the fastest growing county in all of Texas. Because right now we've got the room, and we've got the room for expansion. And like I said, between 100 and 150,000 people move to North Texas every single year. So again, we're in this sort of housing sort of shortage. But hey, you come to us, we'll find you something, right? But anyway, yeah. So it's a strong area, strong economy, and it's when Rose and I moved here, we picked the right spot. Believe me. Hey, next week we're going to talk about the education system or systems in North Texas. I hope you join us for that. Hey, this is Steve. I'm with the Rose Realty team. Bye.